What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here with another World of Warcraft video. This is just a weekly update. It is October the 11th. That's Tuesday reset day in NA. Tomorrow, the 12th, I believe EU will be resetting. So we're just going to talk a little bit about what's coming this week, what I've got going on, what some of my goals are, and just a little bit about resetting everything weekly. So just hit 1,000 subs, so thank you everybody for subbing. If you are part of that crew who has subbed, thank you so much. If you haven't subbed already, make sure that you do sub, like the video, and join the Discord down below. We do mainly gold making and some Mythic Plus on this channel, and pretty much whatever else is going to come up with Dragonflight and different aspects of the game. It's a fun game. There's a lot to do, so we are about doing it all, but primarily gold making and Mythic Plus running. So I've switched it up a little bit from my Brewmaster Monk. I've gotten 20s cleared on most except for the Karazhan dungeons, and I can't bring myself to push it. There's really, for me, there's no reward after you do that. I mean, you'll get the ports and everything like that, but that's not too important for me. So I'm switching to my Druid because I'm thinking in Dragonflight I'm going to want a Guardian Druid for doing open world like BOEs and stuff like that, and skinning, and those kind of things. And also, I'm just sort of, I'm not really tired of tanking, but I'm feeling a ranged DPS sort of mode. So I've been messing around with Balanced Druid. So let's go ahead and open the vault here. And as you can see, I haven't really run anything. So I am just going to go ahead and take the one thing that I do have. The Drape of Shame. What a name for an item, right? The Drape of Shame. And it increases the healing of your critical healing effects by 3%. I'm not even healing. That was a balance spec item, by the way. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch that out because it's a huge item upgrade. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save it here, and then I'm going to just go ahead and equip my tank spec, and then I'm going to also put it on my tank spec and then save it there. Alright, so Mythic Plus, let's look at it real quick and see what we got going on this week. Well, if I get into the right screen here, nope. There we go. Nothing like being prepared, right? Okay. So here is the Mythic Plus this week is Tyrannical. That means the bosses are significantly harder. And then Bursting. When slain, non-boss enemies explode, causing damage to all players, and putting a debuff on them for 4 seconds. This effect stacks. The biggest thing to remember here is you don't want to kill everything at once. If you kill like 15 mobs at a time and you get this debuff times 15, it's going to hurt really, really bad. And then Volcanic, not a big deal. Stuff pops up out of the ground. Don't stand in it. All in all, this should be a pretty decent week to push. If you're still out there pushing, this is going to be a pretty decent one to do. And Shrouded, it's whatever. It's the Season 4 affix where you kill things that you would kill anyway, and you get a buff. So nothing really special in any of these dungeons that's going to be affected by these. Obviously, some of the ones where you get big pools, like if you're in Tazavesh, Gambit, you get some big pools. You want to make sure that you're staggering, you're bursting out, and those kind of things. Other than that, you're just not standing in Volcanic. So stagger the kills, don't stand in Volcanic, and you should have a pretty good week to push there. All right, raids. Fated Raid. The Fated Raid is the Sanctum of Domination. So the world boss in the mall will drop the 285 gear this week. So if you don't know how Fated Raids work, it rotates once every reset. So like last week was Castle Nathria, this week it's Sanctum of Domination, and then it's Sepulchre, the first ones. And there's some different stuff that goes on, some different interactions and stuff like that with these raids when they are fated. Now, if you kill all the bosses on at least normal, you get the Jigglesworth Senior Mount, which I'll show you what it looks like real quick. This is the Jigglesworth Senior Mount that you get, if you kill all the bosses on at least normal. At this point in the game, plugging it's fairly easy. I went in there with 0 experience as an overgeared tank, and didn't. I think I wiped twice in running all 3 raids. But they have to be the faded raids, so you can't run all 3 raids this week and then have it work for the achievement. They have to be the faded ones. So this week you can do Sanctum of Domination, and the world boss for that is going to be down here, Morgeth, and you're going to be able to kill it with a chance of 285 gear dropping, and then also that sweet 500 anima that you can use to run your mission tables, send it to your alts, or whatever you are doing. I always run at least 2 world bosses. I'll do the Antorus one, and then I'll do the Maul one this week for a chance at the gear, and also to just get that 1,000 anima, which is a weekly quest that you're going to get from your Covenant. And if you're a Renown, you get like 1,600 gold just for doing that. It's super easy. And then I take that anima, obviously, and I go to the mission table, and I have been getting pet charms is what I've been focusing on mainly, and then buying pets and then turning those into 4,000 or 5,000 gold each for 50 pet charms. So I do have videos on that. If you want to check those out, I will leave that down in the description below about getting pets off of the mission table and how you can make a lot of gold with that. What else do we got this week? The weekly quest, nothing great for gold making. A few things to remember though. You can get this ultimate battle training for winning 5 PvP battles through pets. Now, how this ties into gold making is that, you know, if you have a pet that is a level 1 compared to a pet that's a level 25, the level 25 pet can oftentimes sell a lot more, but you'll just have to look at the different pets and do some research and see. Also, if you are doing this PvP, that has a chance to drop a shady message that will give you a BFA mission that you can run and get a secret pet vendor where you can actually buy some pretty good pets that will get you some pretty good profit. And I'll actually post that video that I did at the end of this, so stick around for that, and that video will be at the end of this one, so you can click on that and go see sort of how to maximize your gold making potential with the Pet Battle Weekly. Other than that, they gain 100% experience. So if you're into leveling pets and that kind of stuff, that is something that you can do. This week for me, I am going to gear up my Balance Druid because in Dragonflight, there's going to be some early farms to get in on that you're going to want to at least be geared for early off. So I'm going to do that. I would just like to learn the spec. Also, what's cool is down here, the Enlightened. I'm almost honored. I should be able to kill the boss in Zareth Mortis, Antros, and get like 1250 rep, and then I'll be honored, and then I can make my 2 legendaries. I can rock my 2 legendaries, boost this up, and work on getting the 4-piece, and just play around and have fun. I am working on blacksmithing and engineering this week, so I've already got like, I think 80k. Just for the last couple of days of working on blacksmithing and engineering. I'm not skipping around on alts a whole bunch this week, so the weekend video won't be a lot of different characters with a lot of different gold. I'll still go through all the characters for my weekly clear out, but the majority of it I'm hoping already is on my blacksmith and engineering. That was what everybody voted for with the post that I put out. And I'm also working on my TSM profile. So I'm doing this sort of slowly, right? So I'm working on right now the blacksmithing and engineering. And my goal is to have a bones, like the structure of it set up the way that I do it. And then if you're a member of my Discord, I'm going to share that on there this weekend with a video sort of how I am going over it. I'm not sure how I'm going to release them all yet or anything like that. So the video may actually be put on hold. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. I am going to have that out to the members who are in Discord though, so make sure you join that. And it's going to be for blacksmithing and engineering to start off. And we'll take community feedback and those kind of things to make sure we get it really, really, really good. And in the long run, I want to eventually have the whole thing set up, but I want the community to have their say in it as well. and just to be helpful to people. So that's pretty much it for the week. That's my goal for the week. Everything's really dying down. Gold making is getting harder and harder as the expansion winds down, but there's still a lot of things that you can do for gold. The auction house merge sort of gave us a hit, but it didn't kill us. And just leveling alts and getting ready for Dragonflight, where the gold making is going to be huge. Mythic Plus is going to be new, and it's going to be really, really exciting. So that's all I got for the week. Those are my goals. Let me know what your goals are for the week, and what, just what you plan on doing and how everything's going. So again, check out the video that I'm going to post up here if you're interested in the weekend pet battle event and how to make some more gold. Check that out. And until next time, enjoy the game, and I'll catch you all later.